So, did you know that a raster navigational chart is a chart or it's a digital image that came from a paper chart? So, when you say that it came from a paper chart, it means that it is scanned to form into an electronic format. And what we're going to discuss today is the difference between RNC and the ENC. So, what's an ENC? ENC is an electronic navigational chart or a vector chart. A vector chart contains programs. So programs means it can be manipulated or it can be controlled by someone or a personnel that's expert in programming or the So programs. When we say program, it means that a programmer or an officer can manipulate the chart elements in the vector chart, such as the symbol, the lines, the colors, and other chart symbols. So the difference between the RNC and ENC is that RNCs are scanned from paper charts, and when you zoom it, it cannot show answer data and informations. And also when you rotate it, you cannot rotate it. While on the other hand, ENC is completely opposite. When you zoom and ENC, you can show the clearer data, and also when you rotate it, the ENC, it can be rotated and it can show vivid images. So in short, ENC contains more information than RNCs. Now we're going to tackle the sixth category, zone of confidence, or the CAT zone. CAT zone contains information that gives us knowledge of safe navigable areas in a certain geographical area.
Okay.
So the zone of confidence has 6 ECDIS symbols: A1, A2, B, C, D, and U. A contains 6 stars, which means it has a higher quality of data. A2 contains 5 stars, B contains 4 stars, C contains 3 stars, and D contains 2 stars. And when you see the ECDIS symbol letter U, it means it is an unassessed area. Now we're going to explain the 4 types of display in the ECDIS.
Okay.
First is the base display. The base display shows us minimum information while we are navigating around the ocean.
Okay.
You can say that we cannot rely on base display because it only shows us some informations such as the fixed structures, safety contours, and others. And also, we can say that we cannot rely on it because ECDIS only displays, or ECDIS may fail to show some of the shoals or depths, same as the standard display. Second is the standard display, and standard display is only used for, or standard display is used as a minimum in route planning and route monitoring.
Okay.
Also, standard display is recommended for normal navigation, and standard display is also similar to base display, but it has some additional information such as the buoys, beacons, fixed positions, and also it shows some boundaries of channels and etc.
Okay.
Third is the full display, and full display contains information from the electronic navigational chart. One of the disadvantages of the full display is that it can overload screens with the data that is being provided, and also it can cause confusions as well because it can cover the necessary text or the necessary informations in the display.
Okay.
And the last one is the custom display. When we say custom, it means that it can be customized, or when we are using this display, we can choose to see the information that we want to see. And we can say that when we use this custom display, It is preferable in navigating because when we are using it, we can choose to show the information that we need in navigating. How could you say if the ECDIS on board is approved? Number 1, the vessel should be in the possession of type-approved certificate of ECDIS.
Okay.
Number 2, the equipment should be entered in the safety equipment certificate. And number 3, ENCs are updated.
Okay.
Number 4, the system should comprise of 2 systems with an independent power supply and backup. Also, ENC should be complete for the voyage. Last, the vessel should be in possession of the flag state certificate for compliance with IMO A81719/MSC 23282, stamps of the IHO, IMO, and IEC.
Pick up the phone.